And Vario ended up keeping all the way 1,000 on the case. Then he get shot at 15, but he had already took 10 off his own case. So
when you say 15, he got 15 years.
Yeah, he got 15 years.
And at this time, y'all were how old?
At that time, about 22, 21, 22.
How do a 22-year-old deal with 15 years?
He dealt with it. Shawty got 6 months, he'll be on in another 2-3 months. Like, he dealt with it. Same mind. He just built like that. Like, Shawty solid. So Shawty took a 15, he already had a 10. He took the 15 knowing I'm in the same dorm with him. He could have easily like, hey, them folk didn't want them, but we gonna run the time on what you got already. Who else was with you? Shawty ain't tell nothing. Like, I ain't got nothing to say, y'all. Come on, give him a plea, let me go on back down the road. So you get no more solid of a friend than that.
So, okay, let me get this straight. You lose your oldest brother at 13, your father at 13.
Right.
You gone for 2 years.
Right.
You lose your 2
but
closest friends.
Before I even leave for the 2 years, my adopted brother William man get killed. So by the time I make it to a bid, I only lost 2 brothers and a dad.
So at the age of 13, between the ages of 13, well, we're going to say 12, 13, and we're just going to say from 13 to 16. You lost 2 brothers, your dad.
Right.
Okay, then from 16 to 19, or 16 to 21, then you lost 2 of your best friends.
Yeah,
you in and out of jail.
My partner got killed 2002.
You're in and out of jail.
Right.
You're trying to deal with the music, but it's too many distractions.
Right, right. Now I really wasn't dealing with the music. I started basically, I wrote and did stuff like that. I still wasn't taking it serious. Like even when my brother told me what we doing,
you still didn't take it serious.
I did a couple of songs, but I still didn't take it serious. Like I'm chasing a whole different avenue. So 2003, I come home. My little brother get killed the month before I get out of prison down over Barrio. So when I come home, still not thinking about no music. Like I'm still not thinking about no rapping. I'm thinking about survival now. How I'm gonna feed my little brother and my little sister. How I'm gonna feed my brother's children. I'm gonna feed my own children. Gotta get out. And like I'm coming on to the same situations again.
Okay, so let me put this on. So even while you're in and out of jail and everything is moving on in your life, you have kids.
Right, right. I had 2. When I first called my first baby, I had 2. I had 2 3 months old.
So how at this point, you know, how many kids do you have?
I got 6 kids now.
6 kids.
Right.
Are you involved?
Involved in what?
Their lives.
Oh, by 100%, I'm a full-time schoolboy driver. Right.
You're a full-time schoolboy driver.
Full-time schoolboy driver.
Okay. And what do you mean by that?
I take them to school every morning. I pick them up to school every day.
Okay. So basically, you make sure they're there, and you make sure they make it home safe.
Right.
And you're very much involved.
All the way involved.
Okay. And how old is your oldest from your oldest to your youngest?
216, 210, 107, 115.
Okay. So your father, you're in and out of jail. You sitting down from year to year.
Right.
You've taken a lot of losses even before you reach the age of 21. Right. So what's going on in your head?
Basically the same thing. Survival. But Gary get out 3 months. After I get out August. I got out May, he got out August. And Sean came on with a determination of like, well, I got it. We got it. It's our turn. We just gotta do it. So when Trail get killed, same time my second bid, my brother get killed. So it ain't nobody really too much left except Mandy, Sadiq, and me and Gary. So Me and Gary just basically in so many words, we put the hood on our back. But my partner Stunt had already started with the name Chopper Found to what like that was core of them group. So they had took something with it because they thinking ain't nobody else doing that with the rap no more. Cause everybody dying, ain't nothing getting done. So they did something with it out of respect for Shawty. I'm trying to not let their name die.
Okay.
And Shawty don't push. And we got back at it.
So basically, they took a name that was already created and recreated it.
No, they used the name as it was.
Okay.
And they did something
built
with it.
another team.
Right, just built another team. But by Zaza and Eric being so close, he felt like that was out of respect for his mans.
Okay.
So when me and Gary started back, we just took the label name. We used the group name, we just took the label name. So it was just Money to Burn Rubber. And we used our own names and everything. By that time, we was basically making music. I still got the old CD myself, and we were pushing.
So at this time, y'all making music.
Right.
Y'all pushing. How old are you now?
I count 23.
You're 23?
Yeah, watch. When I started back, about 23, 24 now.
Okay, so now you're taking it a little bit more serious.
Right, I'm taking it a little more serious because I start. I came in 2003, I ended up linking up with my partner Dorier. And Ye basically at the end of the day, he played around with it too.
So everybody around you just have a love or a passion for music.
Right. And when Ye came a whole nother circle. Ye sang what Snars, Rich Homie Beat, Addy Boy, Duct Tape Dave, Black, Valley, that was his circle, Shawty from Decatur. So I was around them too when they was first taking off. Me and Addy, basically so many words, he tried to get me to come to the studio. Like I said, I still wasn't taking that serious. I wasn't trying to take that serious. And Shawty them took it serious. That was their life too. Gary on my end took it serious. And Gary really what made me start taking it serious.
Okay. So you back doing the music.
Right.
Everybody around you have again passion for the music.
Right.
What happens? Because it's a big age, well not age difference, but a big gap. So during these times or all these gaps, why aren't you pushing the music? What's going on in your world is still causing you to...
I'm still in the street. Like, I'm not hiding and I'm not leaving anything out. I'm still in the street. Like,
so throughout the whole period of time, still in the street, you're
I'm
doing
still
your
in the
thing.
street. Like, I'm full fed, like, still in the street. So I'm still catching cases. Shit still happening around me. So
And when
like,
you say shit still happening around you,
like I said, I'm catching cases, pistol cases here, dope cases here, pistol cases here, dope cases there. I'm making
what's the longest time you served?
Huh?
The longest time you served?
Longest stretch, I'm saying 2 years back to back. So everything else been month here, months there. Ended up catching it. I caught so many cases where I had so much probation where I catch another case. And I'm instead of getting caught in cars with pistols and cars with pounds in the car with me to where like before this table like, hey man, we gotta have time this time. Like ain't no money, ain't no lawyer, ain't nobody getting you out of here. So I end up coaching my lawyer and we got through everything. They ended up getting sick when I turned myself in. Turned myself in sick when I cut the world off and I just reevaluated everything around me, like what type of opportunity do I have? And Gabe's still on the street, so now it's just like I'm gonna take the music serious, like on the strength of shoulder. I'm gonna do it serious. So I sat down, I wrote while I was in jail.
Going to 6 months.
Yeah, just wrote it and just kept going. So on the curveball though, when I come home, Shawty going in. Cause Shawty gonna call a body while I been gone. So he find about it. He
His focus is not on music now.
nah, see it ain't even no point no focus. Like I come home, shawty get locked up 2 days later. Like right after he get out the car with me, like I got him with me, we together. I come home, I ain't lose nothing, so I came home and kind of like I still had paper, so I just basically come home trying to find out what like I ain't missing no beat. I'm coming home doing the same thing, but my man's got a whole problem, a whole situation going on. And shawty get jammed up, getting out the car with me, they get him. So now he fighting. It's another reality check to me. And so in the words, I go to prison. My little brother man, he's still with me, so he taking it serious. Like he taking it serious as much as I'm taking it serious. So
Okay, so now Garrett catch a body.
right.
Now you pressing. Now you pressing with the music now.
Right, I'm pressing with the music now.
Okay. So you pressing with the music, Garrett catch a body. How's that coming along?
So everything basically go
Did
it
it
go how
come
it go.
together or did it fall apart?
It fell apart again. Like
What was the reason?
it was me with another case. So Gary find a case. Gary they end up getting my boy a license. That was a big blow to me. Manda on the other end, he was still right there with me. So now my little cousin, my other little brothers all don't come around. So by me feeling like I got the most money out of all us at the time, which everybody had their own paper. I'm calling myself taking the lead, trying to take the lead. When we take it around, get all that, we get a little bug going, get some hype going around, get it L Greg Street, mess with her here. My man Derek get crucial, like, you need to watch, tell Greg, you need to watch for him. Watch for him. Like, shout about it business. So, I'm basically doing shows, I'm basically doing everything, pushing like I feel like I'm supposed to be pushing. But it's still limited because we don't know what the fuck we really doing. We're in the street, we trying to transition to do something different, but we still got the same street principles. And I ended up catching the trafficking case in the midst of all of it. So I sit down for 15 months, beat my trafficking case, and everything had no slowed all the way down. Now I'm basically backing off the music, cause it's like,
Once again.
I got kids, I gotta think on a whole nother level now. So which I'm trying to think on another level, I'm trying to think on an average level. Put it that way. Trying to think simpler, like, okay, try something different. My little brother started Black Money Gang. My little cousin Black Money Rich, all them, Black Money Brother, all them, still messing with the music heavy too. So while I'm out, I mess around and get jammed up again like 7 months later. 6 or 7 months later for 17 county indictment I ain't had nothing to do with. So I ended up sitting in jail for another year. On the lead months for 18 months after that, and I fought my case for 5.5 years. Now here we are today.
Wow. 17 count indictment. Lead monster.
Mm-hmm.
Where's your head?
Basically standing up and crack my face. On my head was the whole time. Even though I wanted to be rapping, even though I wanted to be doing it, because I knew I got talent. I was trying to stop and crack a face. With the type of charges I had, you can't afford no ship up. You can't afford nothing by me being on bond for it. Ain't no another bond. Ain't no getting out. You gonna sit your ass right here till you got down, go to trial, and if y'all dragging me on the street, you know what you gonna do to me when I'm behind that wall?
Okay, so to bring us up today, at what point did you know that music is where you should be and what you should be doing?
Best when I walk. Best when I got around rap. Got around no family. Them backdoor boys, and I'm hearing them and just like, boy, y'all remind me so much of me. And I'm around my brother, them, and I'm studying, telling them I'm trying to coach them how to push to the next level. So it's like, okay, I guess I gotta show y'all what to do. Right? We gonna do it together. There go. And my little boy, so many words wanted to play around. So it's like, okay, cool. I'm gonna build a foundation. So I went and got all my paperwork for G Code for a music group. Got everything in place, and I was trying to build everything up. But that's what I've been doing, building everything up, building the brand. And they coming on well. Like, as far as me, I understand the game from a whole different level now. So
when you say you understand the game from a whole different level?
Right. I understand the game from a business mind frame now, and not from a street mind frame.
Okay.
So it's like, business-wise, it's the same principles as the street, but it's not that dangerous. You go have haters, you got people doing the same thing, you got competition everywhere. But the reality of the matter is, it's all about who endure. It's about longevity. And you got to always have 6 hustles, just like the street have. We don't get no money in no street, they ain't just got no one hustle. So with their music, you gotta be the same way. You gotta have 6 hustles.
So at this point right now, you have your own label.
Right.
Let's get into the mixtape.
Okay.
So in the month of November, what month did you start the mixtape?
I started working on music in July, right after I beat Trial.
July of
This year, 2017.
So
as soon as I walked out of the courtroom, I made the decision. It's time for me to go back to being me.
And going back to being you is
Basically, being in the studio, making music, stepping back into the spotlight.
What does the studio do for you?
That's my therapy. As soon as I got in there, I've been releasing everything. 5.5 years of sucking everything up, cause feeling like you gotta take it on. You don't want to make no slip up. You gotta let that out somewhere. And I hid it behind my kids. Like for 5.5 years, every decision was to keep them in a situation where y'all comfortable. Can't no tell when what's gonna happen out this case. So with that being said, I don't know what's gonna happen out this case. So I spent as much time with my kids. I put as much energy I could in my kids. When that was over with, and y'all they dismissed them charges, had to drop them charges. Hey man, let's go.
So back in the studio,
Right.
you writing. This November, you started this process in July.
Right, end of July. So in midst of end of July, from July to the day, I've been writing, making songs.
And from July to now, how many songs do you have?
I got 45 solo songs, 15 features, and a video done.
45 solo, 15 features, and 1 video.
Right.
How many songs do they allow on mixtape?
From what I'm seeing and what I'm being told, like the minimum like 10 to 12 songs on the mixtape now.
So in all, you have 45 solo songs. You got enough songs for 3 mixtapes.
Maybe 4.
Okay. How many songs you do a day?
Me, I do 3 songs a day.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate it?
I rate it as a 3. Cause you hear niggas like Future, you hear Wayne here interview these niggas saying they knocking out 10 songs a day. So 10 songs a day in the time of, 2 months when I had finished all my solo songs, that's 600 songs. And I ain't getting them 45 done, so That's peanuts.
You're right. But realistically speaking, you have other people around you that is doing and acting as far as the music goes, what you're doing. How would you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10 compared to your surroundings? Do you feel like those people around you take it as serious as you do now?
No,
Versus
no.
how you didn't take it
I
serious?
don't believe nobody take anything serious. I'm a Scorpio. I take everything serious. Everything serious. Everything with a passion. So once I set my mind on something, I block the world out. Some people might can't do that, or they like not permit it. Don't permit it right now. So I can't say on the scale of 1 to 10 how far I am ahead of nobody. I can't